Hello gang, welcome back to the channel. For those that are new around here, I'm Gaz. And as well as putting myself in the bin, near enough every week, trying to keep up with people a lot faster than myself, I've just qualified for the Ironman World Championships in Nice in 1 month and 9 days time. So I'm going to film a week of training of getting back on the horse, showing you what I do day to day. Now, for those that have just watched the last video, I did Ironman Leeds. It was up there with one of the best events I think I've ever done. That's number 7 for me on the Ironman front. And that was right up there with my experiences that I had in Wales and also Copenhagen. I obviously held a nice special place in my heart being in Yorkshire, having my family there, having all my friends there. It was just unbelievable. Anyone that did Ironman Leeds will tell you firsthand that the support, the atmosphere was incredible. I have Copenhagen booked for next year, and all I keep thinking about at the moment is I want to do Leeds again. Now, it probably won't work because they're going to be so close together again. I think it's about 3-4 weeks. Just in case you're wondering, I just bought a new set of shoes. These are exact same as my old ones, but my old ones at the back are starting to come apart. Due a new set of shoes, so I'm going to use the next 5 weeks to break these in ahead of Nice. The next 5 weeks are now geared up to full Ironman training. Obviously the start of the high rock season will come around fairly quickly, but actually I'm so focused on making sure that I do myself justice again at Ironman Nice or World Champs. Still feels weird saying that. For now, I'm fully focused on swimming, biking and running, and making sure that I'm in the best possible shape that I can be in 5 weeks' time. I've not had the same experiences as everyone. That was literally the last, or one of the last races you could qualify for Nice on, hence why there was more slots. So there was 85 slots at Leeds. I'm not stupid enough to know that at a major Ironman across Europe, a Copenhagen, a Hamburg, something like that, I wouldn't have qualified. It just happened to play into my hands a little bit that it was a very difficult course. I had so many supporters to keep me on track, and actually I was, feeling pretty good on it. Which means that I now get to go away and do the Ironman World Champs. So come along on this journey and let's see what we can do, because I'm excited. I am very, very excited about doing it. Been like a lifelong dream since I started this in 2014 in Bolton. I'm really buzzing and I'm excited, and excited to bring you all along on the journey, show you what we get up to and see how we get on in Nice with a new set of shoes. We're starting the week off on a Monday with a 90-minute cycle, so nice and steady, nothing too hard. Zone 2. Flush your legs out a little bit and start the week off as we mean to go on. "75 minutes done, capping it there. Legs feel a little bit battered. I don't want to blow the doors off them on the first day of the first session, so 75 minutes in the bag, 38k nearly. Good first session. Tomorrow I've got a longish steady run, 75 minutes with Dan, and then me and Chad are doing a little bit of a high rocks flowy sesh. Good morning, just on my way now to Redon. So I'm working at Redon for the day. I have a 75-minute run to do and a gym session, which will be very much high rocks based. I find that when I'm trying to prep for an Ironman, the easiest way to either keep your eye in with high rocks or get some intensity into the gym sessions is sometimes just to do a little bit of the high rocks flow through. So I'll write one out with me and Mike to do this afternoon. But heading over to Redon now. Gonna have a good day of work over there, and I'll bring you along for the run and gym session. Out jogging with old Dan Noter now. Little 75-minute. Both. It's heavy legs, and we put our tops on because it's windy. It's absolutely roasting. 2k in and it's roasting, but we're plodding on, nothing mad today. Nice steady one, like I say, getting the miles in. 75 minutes done in the bag. sorted. Really steady one. 5 minute, 5 kilometres. With Dan, felt good. He's still trying to get his 75 minutes in. Still moving. He's going. Hey, some of us have just got it. Me and Chad are about to do a workout, so we're doing a little bit of a high rocks one, like I said. Every 10 minutes on the minute, we've got bike, ski, row, echo bike, and run with some various different high rocks movements. Bit of a tasty one, but I'm excited to actually get my heart rate up nice and high, because I feel like with the Ironman stuff, I've just been zone 2 for about 2 years. Debrief on that.
Wow.
That was hideous.
Don't try it.
Wow. Back on the bike. 2 hours to do. Nice and steady. Just on the C2 bike watching Netflix. Standard. You don't get any, like, I always think, are you all gonna be bored by this? Because Ironman training's really boring, isn't it? But yeah, we're getting it done anyway. Either way, feel like we're back on the horse. 2 hours in the bag on the Concept 2. As much as I don't like it, sometimes I just feel like I cannot be bothered to go out on British roads. Which, if I lived in Mallorca, fine. Get me out every day, every single day on that tarmac. Sometimes in England, you probably feel it. Just don't want to be out there. Anyway, time to go and have a wander with Hero, get some food. I feel a bit drained from that, but I'm glad it's done. It was a nice session. Bit of a steadier one today compared to yesterday. Tomorrow, swim and upper body. Morning, gang. It is Friday, and yeah, yesterday I swam. No one needs to see that. No one needs to see it, but I did swim. Proof. There's proof. And I'll overlay a little bit of someone swimming so you can kind of go, oh yeah, that's what swimming looks like. Because yeah, you don't see much of me swimming, but there's not a great deal I can do. No one wants to watch me swim up and down a 25 metre pool. So this morning I am going to the gym. I'm going to go and do my second strength session of the week. I'm going to make it full body. So it's going to be upper body and lower body all tied in. I'm just going to superset everything, in and out job in an hour. And then I'm coming back, and me and Laura are doing a ride today. So I think we've both got a 3-hour ride to be done. We're going to go out together, which will be nice. Very cutesy, very demure. And yeah, that's pretty much the day. It's been a different training week. I mean, different. It's felt hard getting back into it. There's been a few sessions that I've just felt a little bit fatigued on the bike, the Concept 2 bike, where I was just pedaling away. I was fine until about 1 hour and 40, and then I just felt dead. So the Ironman's still in the body. However, we need to do a little bit. I'm very conscious not to push too hard too soon. I want to make sure that I'm actually doing the right things. I'm eating well, I'm sleeping well. So I've tried to put a real focus on that for now. Hence the squares bar. Aldi special, best ones in the game. Yeah, so I've tried to put a little bit of a focus on that for now, and then we're gonna slowly keep ramping it up. Got 5 weeks of decent training. I mean, I was in decent race shape anyway for Leeds, I guess, given the performance. So yeah, it's not something that I'm overly worried about. I just want to make sure that I'm doing everything I can to perform even better in Nice. in true Ironman fashion, the day's changed. So I was supposed to go for a ride with Laura, however, I got stuck in traffic for 2 hours coming back from the gym, which basically ruined my day because it meant that I had to do a little bit of work. Done that, happy, everything's in place. So I'm going to change my long run that was going to be Saturday or Sunday over to today. So I'm going to do a longish run, see how the legs are, nice and steady, nothing too crazy. I'm just now debating if I just want to do it on the treadmill, which sounds mental, but I find sometimes in my mind it's just easier to just either go get on the treadmill and just run at a pace, or sometimes just get on the indoor bike and do my session indoors without having to worry about routes, stopping at shops, if you need the toilet, all this kind of stuff. It's just at my house. So I think I'm going to get on the treadmill and I'm going to hit a decent run, see how we are. Keep it nice and steady, nothing crazy, and yeah, let's go get it done because we're off for pizza tonight and I need to earn that pizza. Laura's back from a ride with goods. I've just finished, thank you. Thanks out there. I've just finished 2 hours on the treadmill. 2 hours on the treadmill, 24k. Job done. Sometimes you just need a little gut checker. Check you've got it up here. And she's just done 90k, 80k, 80k.
80k.
Proper triathlon. It's Saturday morning.
Make it interesting. Feature me in it.
I've been dragged out of bed 8 o'clock for an early morning walk with the dogs and Gertrude. My partner Gertrude, and
God forbid you be a good dog dad and get up and walk dogs.
Laura was like last night, oh, I'm gonna have a lie-in, and she did have a lie-in. And what time did you lie in till? Go on.
Well, it was 5:10, and then I went back to sleep until 5 to 6.
5 to 6. So she had a big old lie-in.
I've done 2 hours of work already. Sorted the washing, walking the dogs.
There is, my legs are a bit tired actually from the run yesterday. Here he comes. Not as tired as Hank's. Hank, are your legs tired? Are your legs tired? My legs are a bit tired, but I've got a bike and a swim I think to do today, so gonna get in. I think I'll probably do the swim later on, but I'll bike this afternoon. I mean, it looks nice. It's a nice day. The whole week looks pretty nice actually, so it's a good training week. First physical ride out on the bike since Ironman Leeds, which I'm looking forward to. Nothing crazy, couple of hours on the bike, aim for about 3, see how we're feeling. Best thing about it, Saturdays riding, when I'm not riding with Laura, I like to get Talk Sport on, and it's just a bit boring when there's no football on. But football season is back, so first ride, back after Leeds, Talk Sport, listening to some football, we are good to go. We're back out, nice to be out on the road, it's a lovely day for it. Perfect. But yeah, nice steady 3 hours. I'm going to ride to my mate's house, see how they are, and then back in. So nothing too crazy, just a little chiller on the Cheshire roads, trying to keep it nice and flat today because I feel like I just want to spin the legs out. Up on the edge at Oldley. Nice ride so far, so we're 52k in, hour and 44. Really enjoying it. I feel really good actually, which is nice. Job done. 82 and a bit K in the bank. 2 hours 42 minutes. I'm taking that as a 3 hour ride. My legs felt a little bit dead towards the end, but other than that, quite happy with that. Quite an happy, good ride. Bit windy out there, but I felt like I had the wind helping me out for a little bit, which is nice. It didn't feel like it was constantly headwinds like UK normally does. Either way, job done. I've got a swim to do today. I need to get 2 swims in for the week. I said I'd swim twice a week until Nice. So let's make sure we get that as well.
Goalkeeper Joe Walsh, who was off his line, has been scrappy since then, but both sides have had chances. Kader Dembele did well down the left-hand side.
Good news. I've just got to the gym to swim and I've realised that I've forgotten my swimming shorts. So I'm going to have to swim in a normal set of shorts. Now, old Gaz would have gone home. He would have gone home. In fact, he would have gone to Tesco and done a big shop and then gone home and gone, do you know what? Good job done. But I've made a promise to myself that I will swim twice a week. So I'm going in there to swim. Pull boy, paddles, forget the shorts. I'll be back soon. 1K swim done. I tell you what, when you're not used to swimming in like baggy shorts, it's horrendous. I used to swim in them all the time. And I just had to, every 100 metres, I had to stop, tie them back up because they were falling down. And I think it's because I'm too powerful when I swim. I think that's what it is. That's what I'm putting it down to. Anyway, I was like, I can't get a swim session in here, so make 1,000 metres, get out. But yeah, they will fall down, that's for certain. Morning everyone, so I am on the way to Redon. I am running a high rock simulation for Dan and Ben. They want to try and have a little practice, see where they're at before the high rock season starts in Maastricht. I think they're doing it in like 5 weeks time. So I'm going to go up there nice and early. I'm going to get my second strength session of the week done, which again is, this one's more focused around upper body. I've done 2 lower body ones. And then yeah, today is, outside of that, a little bike ride again to finish off the week. So it's been a fairly good week actually. First week back from Ironman. I've started to feel better towards the end of the week, as you always do. I think the first few days when you're trying to get back into training after you've done an Ironman or a big event is always difficult, trying to get that structure back. I think it's yeah, it's one of them things that we all battle with, of do I feel fatigued, is it just me getting back into routine, all these different aspects of it. But yeah, it feels good to be back into some form of routine, and I think having a good month period now to really settle in, make sure that we're doing everything, ticking boxes, eating well, sleeping well ahead of Nice is the key. That was the last strength session of the week done. A little bit of upper body, nothing too mad. Just trying to at least keep some strength. So nothing's really max strength at the moment. It's very much maintenance because all my focus is on Ironman training, which is difficult to kind of process sometimes, especially when I want to do a bit of high rocks or a bit more high rock stuff. But anyway, that's a week in the life, a week getting back to training, a week ready for Ironman Nice. So we are 5 weeks away from the Ironman World Championships, which I'm really excited about. I can't wait to go racing for Ironman, weirdly, but it should be a really good challenging one because it's a nice tough course. It's going to be really warm, so we're probably not going to be used to it coming over from the UK, but I'm really excited. And yeah, that's a week's training. So I've got a bike to do this afternoon, but I want to get this video up tonight, so I won't bore you with another bike ride. Probably the exact same route, maybe put a couple of hills in there. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Keep watching. Next video, I've actually got something slightly different. Me and Jake, who's a mate, who's a videographer, was like, let's do a little bit of a documentary. So next video, slightly different, a little bit of a documentary style one. Let me know what you think, and I'll keep bringing you on this journey because it's a mad one. See you soon.